Whoever wins tonight's regular season Week 15 matchup will be in first place alone in the NFC North. Bears 10-4, Packers 9-4-1. I'm predicting a final score of 28-24. I'm not sure who's going to win it. I think it'll be close. I'm predicting the Packers will win. A key fact to me is the fact that the Packers defense has given up 281 points. That's the fewest, the best in the NFC North, compared to the Bears defense 338. 345 for the Lions and 317 for the 307 for the Vikings. With star defensive end Micah Parkins injured for the season, the Packers are going to have to go with their offense, but they need to remember that Parsons helped get them to this stage where they're contending for first place with the Bears late in the season. So they're obviously going with Jordan Love, quarterback, Josh Jacobs, running back, Jaden Reed, wide receiver Romeo Dobbs, Tucker Kraft, and Matthew Golden. The Packers are going to have to call upon their coaching and their starting offense to overcome the injury to Parsons. Wow, look at this. I don't remember seeing this for a long time. Not since the days of Walter Payton and Mike Ditka. The Bears are loaded with potential, blending young stars with experienced veterans, and they give credit there to their head coach Ben Johnson for the 225 season. Seems like they have a rounded team. Look at all the players they name as standouts on defense. Cornerback Jalen Johnson, defensive end Montez Sweat, Kevin Bayard the third, safety Kyler Gordon, cornerback, and T. Edwards linebacker. Here are all the people the internet names on offense: Caleb Williams, DJ Moore, and Romy Odunze, DeAndre Swift, Cole Komet, and Colston Loveland. Take a look at the whole NFC, the whole conference. Eagles contending 9-5, Bears 10-4, Packers 9-4-1, Buccaneers and Panthers both 7-7, Seahawks 12-3, and the Rams 11. The Packers are considered competitive, possibly even better than that, with a strong core focusing on Love's leadership, a potent running game, and a talented deep receiving core supported by a defense with high impact playmakers. The Lions' offense is the highest scoring in the NFC North with 428, but they seem to be out of contention at this point. The Packers 348 to the Bears 365. On defense, the Packers will be going with Xavier McKinney, their Pro Bowl safety, Rashawn Gary, a Pro Bowl selection and dominant pass rusher and edge defensive player, Kenny Clark, defensive tackle, and Edgar and Cooper, linebacker. Well, it says here that the Minnesota Vikings lead the NFC North. Historically speaking, it formerly has been known as the NFL Central and NFC Central. The Vikings have won division titles in the NFC North 21 times. They're first in that historical category, followed by Green Bay, which has won the NFC North 17 times, and the Chicago Bears have won it 11 times, the Detroit Lions 5 times, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, when they used to be in that division, won it 3 times. Historically speaking, the Bears have won 11 NFC North titles, or its divisional predecessors like the NFC Central or NFL Western before the current modern era, with 8 pre Super Bowl era championships and 3 in the modern era 2005, 2006, 2010, and 2018, ranking third in the NFC North behind the Packers and the Vikings. It's been 4 years since the Packers have won a division title in the NFC North. The Green Bay Packers last won the NFC North championship in 2021, securing their third consecutive division championship under coach Matt LaFleur, with their final win coming in Week 15 against the Ravens to clinch the NFC North. They won the division also, the NFC North, in 2019, 2020, and 2021. But the Detroit Lions have won it the last two seasons in 2023 and 2024. The last time the Bears won the NFC North title was 2018, December 16th, and it was coincidentally a 24-17 victory over the Green Bay Packers. And that at that phase was the first division title for the Bears since 2010, earning them a playoff berth at that time. Tonight's game will be at Soldier Field in Chicago, which opened in 1924, making it the oldest stadium in the NFL. And it says here that Soldier Field has been the site of hundreds of NFL games, primarily for the Chicago Bears, according to their source here, ProFootballReference.com, which lists 475 games from 1926 to 2025. And it points out that the Bears started off full time in Wrigley Field before they moved to the Cubs' home baseball diamond, Wrigley Field, before they moved to Soldier Field on a full time basis in 1971. A summary historical account from artificial intelligence of Chicago, which the internet has shaded in powder blue, light blue. Chicago evolved from Native American lands, formerly home to the Ojibwa, Odawa, and Potawatomi, into a vital training hub back in the day. And then it exploded as a transportation nexus with railroads, highways, and freeways, and it became a leader in architecture, the first skyscraper in the United States, they claim, in a leader in architecture, industry, and a melting pot of diverse cultures, known here for their grit, innovation, and overcoming adversity, like the Great Chicago Fire, making it a global center for finance, culture, and commerce. That's my father on the right. He grew up in Chicago and lived most of his life in Milwaukee. That's my mother on the left. They're both deceased at this time. My father died in 1985 at age 73, and my mother died in 2020 at age 91. So you might wonder what qualifies me for this. Well, these are my social media channels on the internet. My name is Michael Kajowski, and I graduated from the UW Madison with a bachelor's degree and a B grade point average from the School of Journalism in 1980.